Scuba diving and West Texas may not seem to go together. If you think that, you'd be wrong.
Anything within about 100-mile radius of here, I would say close to 500 certified divers.
So that's who dives, but what about where?
We say any mud puddle we can find, Lake Allen Henry being the biggest. The only place really to dive around here is Balmorhea State Park, down below Pecos, 20 feet on the bottom, if you will, but it's nice and clear. It's 76 degrees year-round. There's turtles, there's catfish. Otherwise, you go up to Santa Rosa, New Mexico, to the Blue Hole. That's 64 degrees. That's cold water, and it's a sinkhole, but it's 80 feet to the bottom.
A very big part of the Texas Dive Center is the training and certification program that they teach.
In 6 feet of water, you can end up going to the hospital. If you hold your breath and go to the surface in as little as 6 feet of water, the air that's in your lungs wants to expand and get out, kind of like that balloon going up in the air. If you don't let that air out, you end up with a lung injury. So those kind of toys, if you will, can cause injury if you haven't had some training. It's that serious. Our planet is 73% water. So just imagine what life we have in that other 25%, in other words, we call land, how much is in the water and how dependent our lives are on that water. And if we don't protect it, if we keep polluting it, if we keep overfishing it, we all know the food chain is dependent, whether on the land or in the sea. And when you start taking one part of it out, you mess up the whole system. It's the closest thing to going to outer space, the weightlessness. I teach disabled divers, people with bad backs, and they'll say that's the first time I've been pain-free without medication because there's no weight on them. I enjoy the most is observing the interaction between the marine life. A moray eel and a grouper coexisting. Cleaner fish at a cleaning station where a shark or a grouper or another fish, parrotfish, whatever, comes up to the reef and gets into a heads up, nose up position, opens their mouth, and then the smaller fish come in and clean the teeth, clean the ears, clean the eyes, do that kind of stuff.
The Dive Center has everything you need to experience your underwater adventure.
Well, it's a equipment-intensive recreation like skiing or golfing or anything else. It'll cost you about the same as if you really get into serious golfing or bicycling. You get into the photography aspect of it, the videography aspect of it, shooting video underwater and learning those skills. There's just nothing like getting into the ocean, even if it's just 20 feet or 500 feet, or whether it's in a cave or in a cenote down in Playa del Carmen, whether it's a mine, an old iron mine up in St. Louis area, whether it's an aquarium in Atlanta. There's just so many different opportunities to explore this other realm of our Earth.